Imagine a world without insects. What would happen? What if all the insects on Earth vanished overnight? How would our lives change, and could humanity survive without them? Now let's dive in. Insects are vital to ecosystems for several reasons. 1. Pollination. Many insects, particularly bees, butterflies, and beetles, are essential for pollinating plants. This process is crucial for the reproduction of many flowering plants, including a significant portion of crops that humans rely on for food. 2. Food source. Insects serve as a primary food source for a wide range of animals, including birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. The loss of insects would disrupt food chains and lead to declines in these animal populations. 3. Decomposition and nutrient cycling. Insects like beetles and ants play a key role in breaking down organic matter, such as dead plants and animals. This decomposition process enriches the soil and recycles nutrients back into the ecosystem, supporting plant growth. 4. Soil aeration. Many insects, particularly burrowing species like ants and earthworms, help aerate the soil. This improves water infiltration and promotes healthy root growth, contributing to overall soil health. 5. Pest control. Predatory insects, such as ladybugs and certain wasps, help control pest populations that can damage crops and plants. This natural pest control is essential for maintaining balanced ecosystems. 6. Biodiversity. Insects contribute significantly to biodiversity, with millions of species existing on Earth. This diversity helps ecosystems remain resilient and adaptable to changes and disturbances. Overall, insects are crucial for maintaining healthy ecosystems, supporting plant and animal life, and contributing to agricultural productivity. Their absence would lead to cascading effects that could destabilize entire ecosystems. In terms of pollination, insects, especially bees, play a crucial role as pollinators, essential for the reproduction of flowering plants and agriculture. Pollination occurs when insects visit flowers for nectar and pollen, transferring pollen from the male to female parts, which enables fertilization and seed production. Bees, including honeybees and native species, are among the most effective pollinators, responsible for about 75% of the world's flowering plants and 35% of global food crops. They significantly impact crop yields and quality, with many fruits and vegetables, like almonds, apples, and blueberries, heavily reliant on bee pollination. The economic value of this service is immense, contributing over $15 billion to the U.S. economy alone and more than $200 billion globally. Moreover, bees support biodiversity by helping a wide variety of plants reproduce, which in turn provides habitat for numerous species. However, declining bee populations due to habitat loss, pesticides, and disease pose a serious threat to agriculture and food security. Protecting these vital pollinators is essential for maintaining healthy ecosystems and ensuring a stable food supply for the future. 2. Food chain disruption. The absence of insects, especially pollinators like bees, would drastically reduce plant reproduction since many flowering plants rely on these insects for pollination. Without them, crops such as fruits, vegetables, and nuts would see significantly lower yields or fail to produce altogether. This decline would lead to reduced food supplies for both humans and animals, disrupting food chains and impacting nutrition. Ultimately, the loss of these vital pollinators would threaten food security and biodiversity worldwide. Insects are a primary food source for a wide range of animals, including birds, reptiles, amphibians, and small mammals. For many bird species, insects make up a significant portion of their diet, especially during breeding season when chicks require high-protein food for growth. Reptiles and amphibians also rely heavily on insects for nutrition. If insects were to disappear, these animals would face a severe food shortage, leading to declines in their populations. As their primary food source vanishes, many species would struggle to survive, resulting in malnutrition and starvation. This disruption would not only threaten the survival of these animals, but could also lead to extinction, dramatically altering ecosystems and reducing biodiversity. The cascading effects would impact entire food webs, as predators would lack essential prey, further destabilizing natural habitats. Effects on soil health. Insects like ants and beetles play a vital role in aerating the soil and contributing to decomposition. Ants tunnel through the ground, creating pathways that improve air and water circulation, while beetles help break down organic matter like dead plants and animals. Without these insects, soil health would decline significantly, leading to compaction, reduced nutrient availability, and impaired water retention. This degradation would negatively impact agriculture by lowering crop yields and harming natural plant growth, ultimately threatening food security and ecosystem stability. 4. Climate change considerations. The loss of insects would significantly impact carbon sequestration and climate regulation. Insects, particularly those involved in decomposing organic matter, help break down dead plants and animals, returning nutrients to the soil and facilitating carbon storage. Without them, decomposition would slow, resulting in less organic carbon being stored in the soil. Additionally, the decline in plant growth due to reduced pollination would mean fewer plants to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This disruption could lead to increased greenhouse gas levels, exacerbating climate change and resulting in more extreme weather events, such as droughts and floods, further destabilizing ecosystems and agriculture. 5. Human adaptation. If insects were to disappear, humans would likely need to invest heavily in artificial pollination techniques to ensure crop production. This could involve using drones or other mechanical devices to mimic the pollination process, but it would be costly and less efficient. Diets would also change dramatically. Without insect-pollinated crops like fruits, nuts, and many vegetables, we might see a decline in variety and nutritional quality. People may turn to more grain-based diets, relying heavily on crops like rice and wheat, while facing potential food shortages and higher prices for available produce. Overall, the absence of insects would necessitate significant adaptations in agricultural practices and dietary habits. In summary, insects are vital to our ecosystems as pollinators, food sources for animals, and contributors to soil health and carbon sequestration. Their absence would lead to reduced plant reproduction, declines in animal populations, and significant changes in agricultural practices, ultimately threatening food security and biodiversity. It's crucial for us to recognize the importance of insects in maintaining ecological balance. We can help protect them by promoting biodiversity, reducing pesticide use, and supporting conservation efforts. Share your thoughts in the comments about the importance of insects or suggest other what-if scenarios you'd like to explore in future videos. Also remember to like and subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned for more outstanding and educative content like this.